Hi everyone, Will Vortex here. So I'm going to take a look today at every Premier League Clubs player who just will not grow anymore. Just not going to grow at all. Sorry, I saw text. Whatsoever. Just I think they're done growing at this point. They're in their prime. Not going to get any better. All right, so let's just jump into it. Starting off with Arsenal. I think for Arsenal, there's a few choices I could have gone with, like Aubameyang, Lacazette, even Mesut Ozil. I think though, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say Lacazette because I think he's actually already hit his peak. You can see the steady decline of Lacazette as time goes on. So, yeah. For Aston Villa, another one where it's a tough decision, I think. But I think that um, players who've already hit their peak, it would be cheap to say Pepe Reina, I think. So I'm going to go with somebody interesting. Matt Target, the left back, formerly of Southampton. I think he's probably at the point in time where he's done growing, just done completely growing, and I think he's not going to get any better at all, is he? Next up is Bournemouth. And for them, I think I'm going to say probably between Ryan Fraser and Josh King for me, but I think King probably edges it. He's 28. He's hit his prime. He's just not gonna get any better, is he? He's at a good point in his career, and I think it's just going to be a steady decline from here on out. In terms of Brighton, I think again there's a few options I could have gone with. For me, I think I could say because Matthew Ryan is good keeper. I don't think he's going to get any better. He's at his peak right now. He's playing for Brighton, solid Prem team. I don't think he's going to get any better. He's a solid keeper though. Burnley, to be honest, I could probably go for their whole squad apart from Dwight McNeil. But for Burnley, I'm going to say this is a difficult one. I think this is one where I could really go with a lot of people. I think for Burnley, though, I'm going to say James Tarkowski. Not enough center back, 27 at the moment. Not going to grow anymore, is he? He's just not going to get any better. I think he's hit his peak. He's in his prime. He's a great defender. I think it's not for a bigger team, but I don't think that's going to improve him at all. I think going to a team like maybe Everton could be an option for him, but I don't think that he's going to be any better than he is at the moment. Chelsea, though, is an interesting one. I think they're a very young team, obviously, with a young core of players. For me, I could say probably Kepa Arrizabalaga, because I think Athletic Club was where he was at his best. He's kind of got a steady decline, and right now for Chelsea, he's definitely a little bit out of favor at the moment. They're preferring Willy Caballero over him before the season got suspended, obviously. So I think Kepa probably not going to grow anymore. I think Chelsea really stunted his growth, and I don't think he's going to get any better. Crystal Palace, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, the only reason I wanted to make this video, you could probably tell in the thumbnail, is Wilfried Zaha. Now, Wilfried Zaha is a great player, but I think he's at the point in his career now where he's just going to keep on getting older. He's almost 30, and I think if he goes to a big team, that'll be his peak. I think he's not going to get any better, not going to get any... No, he will get worse. He's going to keep on going down and down and down and down. So eventually he'll be back at a lower tier Prem side eventually when he gets a little older. Maybe even MLS. I can see him being in MLS. Anyway, Everton is going to be Alex Iwobi. I think it's one that I don't really have to think about a lot because I really just think that Alex Iwobi is just not good. He was never good, but he's just not going to grow anymore. He's at his max height right now. He's just gonna go whoop all the way down. So yeah. For Leicester, I think, I think most of their players will grow. I think Johnny Evans, Chegalar Soyuncu, probably Jamie Vardy won't grow anymore. Ayoze Perez. I think, I'll say Ayoze Perez because he doesn't really have room to grow. He's not that young anymore. Wait, I actually check how old he is because I don't really know. I think he's like 27, 26. One more year of growth. So I'm actually going to go with Johnny Evans because he's old. He's not going to grow anymore. When you're old, you're not going to necessarily grow as a player unless you're like Zlatan. So, yeah, I think for me, it's got to be Johnny Evans. As for Liverpool, I think a lot of their players have hit their maximum height. For me, though, Mo Salah, because he's older now. I don't think he's going to get any better. He's probably going to end up at some team in Italy or something in the future. I don't think he has room to grow. That's the thing. I don't think he's going to grow anymore. He's hit his max height. Maybe that 17-18 season was his best point. I don't think he's going to get any better than that point. So. As for Man City, again, not a very old squad, a very young core of players, but I think Kevin De Bruyne is probably a really good option because he's almost in his 30s. He's probably at his max height at the moment. Very, very solid midfielder. Probably the best midfielder in the world. So I don't think there's any other options for City besides him. Maybe Aguero, obviously, but, besides him. As for United, I think it's another team where just nothing. I think Anthony Martial probably takes the cake for me because he doesn't seem like he's getting any better than when he once was back in like 2015 when he first joined Manchester United. So, because he's 24, right? So he's still young, but I think that he's not at a good point in his career at the moment at Man United. So, Newcastle now. There's a lot of options. I could say Joel Linton, but that would be an unfair answer to him. Obviously, he's not really old yet. So I think I'd say somebody. It would be Jamal Lascelles. Why not? Because he's old and he's not. It's difficult for Newcastle. Same with Norwich. I think Timu Pukki has hit his max height at the beginning of the season. He's going down already. So Sheffield United. Oh God, everybody's so good for Sheffield United. Let's say Lys Mousset. I think this is going to be his best year. He's not going to get any better than this. Southampton, on the other hand, I think Danny Ings. Definitely Danny Ings. He's not going to get any better. No way. Tottenham, I think I could say Lucas Moura, probably. Similar to like Wilfried Zaha and Anthony Martial, just hit his max height. He's not going to get any better than what he is right now. As for Watford, I think Gray, not really ever super good, but I think he's hit his max potential already. Definitely. As for West Ham, I think Michail Antonio. I think this year has been one of his best years, and I don't think he's going to get any better than this. So, that's what I got to say. Wolves. I could be stupid and say Joao Moutinho. Raul Jimenez. Not too young anymore, I don't think. Let me just double check. Raul Jimenez. How old is this man? 28. Yeah, I don't think he has any room to grow anymore, so. Yeah. That's the end of the video. Stupid ending. Alright. Bye, guys.